lift the trophy. The semi-finalists for the ICC Champions Trophy 2025 have been confirmed after an intense group stage battle. India, New Zealand, South Africa, and Australia have emerged as the final four contenders, setting the stage for an exciting conclusion to the tournament. However, the exact matchups will be decided after the India versus New Zealand clash, which will determine who finishes first and second in Group A. Here's an in-depth breakdown of the four teams and their chances of winning the Champions Trophy 2025. 1. The final four semi-finalists at a glance. India, Group A. Performance dominant so far with a well-balanced squad. Key players: Shubman Gill, Virat Kohli, Mohammad Shami, Jasprit Bumrah. Strengths: batting depth, world-class pace attack, experience in high-pressure games. Concerns: middle order inconsistency, over-reliance on top three. New Zealand, Group A. Performance tactical and efficient, typical of the Black Caps. Key players: Rachin Ravindra, Tom Latham, Michael Bracewell, Trent Bolt. Strengths: disciplined bowling, adaptability, ability to play spin well. Concerns: inexperience in lower middle order, pace attack can be vulnerable on flat pitches. South Africa, Group B. Performance: the most dominant bowling attack in the tournament. Key players: Henrik Klassen, Marco Jansen, Kagiso Rabada, Vian Mulder. Strengths: deadly pace attack, middle order power hitters, great fielding. Concerns: choking history in knockouts, unpredictability under pressure. Australia, Group B. Performance: confident despite rain-affected games, unbeaten. Key players: Josh Inglis, Travis Head, Adam Zampa, Nathan Ellis. Strengths: depth in batting, winning mentality, experience in ICC knockouts. Concerns: dead bowling inconsistency, reliance on part-time spinners. 2. The semi-final fixtures. Semi-final 1. India versus TBD, Dubai, 4th March. If India beats New Zealand, they will top Group A and face the second-place team from Group B, South Africa. If India loses, they will finish second and play against Australia in Dubai. Semi-final 2, New Zealand versus TBD, Lahore, 5th March. If New Zealand loses, they will finish second and face Australia in Lahore. If New Zealand wins, they top Group A and take on South Africa in Lahore. 3. Who are the favorites to win the tournament? India's strongest contender. India's depth, experience, and world-class batting make them a formidable force. If Virat Kohli and Shubman Gill continue their form and Bumrah and Shami strike early, they are very hard to stop. However, their middle-order weakness could be exploited by South Africa or New Zealand's pace attack. Their ability to handle high-pressure knockouts will be crucial. Chance of winning, 4 out of 5. New Zealand the silent threat. New Zealand are masters of consistency, always punching above their weight in ICC events. If Rachin Ravindra continues his brilliant form and Trent Bolt delivers in the power play, they could go all the way. However, their middle order needs to step up and they must avoid collapses in tricky run chases. Chance of winning, 4 out of 5. South Africa, the X-Factor team. South Africa have been the best bowling unit in the tournament, with Jansen, Rabada, and Mulder consistently dismantling teams. Their big-hitting middle order, Klassen, Van der Dussen, and Miller, is a huge asset. But history isn't on their side. They have a tendency to crumble in ICC knockouts. If they hold their nerve under pressure, they could win their first ever ICC trophy. Chance of winning, 3.5 out of 5. Australia, the ultimate big game team. Australia never go away in ICC tournaments. They have a perfect balance of experience and youth, with Head and Inglis leading the charge. However, their bowling could struggle at the death, and they have had rain-affected games, which means they haven't been fully tested. If they hit top gear in the knockouts, they could easily lift the trophy. Chance of winning? 4 out of 5. For prediction, who will reach the final? If India tops the group, they will face South Africa in Dubai, a match that could go either way. India's ability to handle South Africa's pace attack will be key. Meanwhile, New Zealand versus Australia in Lahore would be another fascinating contest, with Australia's aggressive style clashing with New Zealand's tactical discipline. Possible final matchup: India versus Australia, a repeat of the 2023 World Cup final. New Zealand versus Australia, a battle of two of the most successful ICC tournament teams. India versus South Africa, if South finally breaks their ICC knockout curse. 5. Who will win the Champions Trophy 2025? With all factors considered, the most balanced team with the highest chance of winning is India. However, if history repeats itself, Australia or New Zealand could once again spoil India's dream in the knockout.